Hey Taurus, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot and welcome to your love messages. We're going to start with Oracle and we're going to grab 2 cards from these decks. Those are going to be turned over at the very end of this tarot reading, so make sure you stick around for that because the purpose of these messages is to give us an overall meaning, the big punch of the tarot reading. All right, you guys? So while I'm grabbing these, I want to invite you, if you'd like for me to send you my good energy, prayers, say hi in the comment section so I've got something that represents you and your energy to focus on, and I encourage everybody else to do that too. And please hit that like button. It makes a huge difference in helping the growth of the channel, so I really appreciate it. Taurus, that's yours. Putting that aside, second one. All these decks have actually been shuffled with you in mind before the tarot reading has gotten started so that I can save time and devote all of it to the meaning of the cards that fly out. All right, only taking the cards that fly out on their own. Love for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Love for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? If they fly out in reverse, that's how we read them. What does Taurus need to know? I'm going to have to grab my kitten here. Sorry, she just cracks me up on a daily basis. Okay. Wow, you guys, this is a cool meaning. You're coming out of, you're recovering. You're coming out of a hard time. There was an ending that I think that could have wounded you guys, some of you guys pretty deeply. This could have been sudden or it just could have been harsh the way it went down. But the most important thing is that you guys are coming out of it and making this mental recovery. And not only that, but you have some major arcana, big messengers here right in the middle of the deck. So you're starting something new. And this is something there's elements to this new adventure that you have not experienced before. So it's brand new. Now there's this different perspective you're walking into this new chapter with. And with the Hanged Man, it talks about getting perspective, but oftentimes at a sacrifice. This is connected to the ending that you just went through. And you're getting the mental recovery that you've desired. And you're coming out wiser and stronger for this new chapter. We have the 6 of Wands here, which is victory. It's an achievement. And I'm really interested in unpacking that. That'll be really cool. We're going to unpack all of these. And then we have 10 of Wands. And 10 of Wands, this is about your relationship to your responsibilities in regards to something. You might feel overburdened. You might be ready to kind of let go of this thing. But it feels like there's no end in sight. Like it feels like, man, this keeps on drawing out. And so let's get into it, you guys. Clarity on the mental recovery that you're making progress on. Yeah, I think you're realizing that this person, definitely great. More recovery cards with a five of cups coming out with a Queen of Cups. For some of you guys, this was a water sign that was manipulative, that was unhealthy emotionally, unsupportive, whatever it was. Maybe they're going through their own toxic stuff and they're not like that permanently and it was just situational. But it doesn't have to be a water sign. They're just typically people who are pretty sensitive. They can, in this case, there are sensitivities. They're not like using them for good necessarily. They could be... Their sensitivities could be backing up their insecurities in toxic ways. But either way, it's coming out with a 5 of Cups, which is like the fog is lifting and there's this recovery and there's this silver lining here and there's grace. And then we move on to this perspective that you've been given with the Hanged Man. This perspective, yes, does come sometimes at a sacrifice, like perspective often does. The perspective has been gained in the struggle to heal in an area and getting pulled back into it. You know, it's like you make some progress and then you get pulled back into it. There's this decision here with the 2 of Swords. Tell me more about that. It's a difficult choice and it gives you a lot of anxiety, sometimes a loss of sleep at night. This is where, you know, the hamsters in the wheel going round and round. So I do feel like this is, for most of you, connected to that set of burdens, the thing that just keeps on drawing out. And you're reaching a closure very soon because you're starting to a new journey with the Fool. And you do have major victory here in love. So we have Cancer represented in your reading by the Chariot card. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the want, the yearning to want to go forward, to drive forward. But there is an element of putting your neck out there. And I think that that is what is causing the anxiety. It's like wanting to have all the information to make progress, but it's kind of got its own timing. And there's nothing you can do about that quite, except just have as much understanding about the circumstances and acceptance and grace. But then we have the Fool. Tell me about the Fool, please, for Taurus. Ooh, this is, for some of you guys, online dating. For the others of you guys, this is like collaborating with others. What is this about? Wheel of Fortune. People you know come out of the woodwork. I feel like you guys have made an investment in putting yourselves out there with others, wanting a fresh start. Who is this? I need to open a new deck. Bear with me, you guys. This is more complicated than just a straightforward. And I want to be as helpful as possible. Who's this Three of Pentacles? What is this Three of Pentacles? It's giving you anxiety. That's what it is. Or making you overthink. Somebody familiar. It's like you want a new start with somebody familiar, or even within a group of people. Some of you guys are running into an ex on a dating app. And it's just a wake-up call. It's like, wow, okay, yeah, if I'm moving on, I guess it makes sense that they're moving on too. And then victory, achievement, success. Because you followed your intuition. So this is what you're actually having success in. It's like you're able to get fine-tuned with the voice that's telling you, the wise voice that's telling you how to move forward. I think that you have somebody who wants to come forward. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's very enthusiastic, who has kind of a contagious, excited energy. But I think that they're quiet with the Hermit. I think that, and I think you know it. And I think that that's where your intuition is really talking to you. And if it's head games, you're on to them with the Magician upside down. And you're not going to play. Ha, Queen of Cups. Is it this Queen of Cups? Some of you guys have got some head games going on with the same person that you've had some heartache over. So it's like, when are we going to let go of this? When are we going to move forward? Well, you have to be really honest with yourself. Do you really want to move forward? To clarify the Ten of Wands upside down, we have the Ten of Wands upright with the choice card that you had earlier. The way you move forward, the way you put down this burden and let go of it is you make a choice. And that couldn't be more clear. There's a decision you need to make in love. And I think, according to the cards, with the Nine of Swords flying out a lot, it does give you a little anxiety to face this. Second time you've gotten the Five of Cups. So Taurus, I mean, it takes immense strength and courage to make the decision to heal, because it means usually that we have to let go of something else. To let go of something else means we have to accept something. To accept something means we have to go through the ups and downs, the emotion of it. And it's very human, right? So it's kind of the gateway to this new start. Anything else? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. The two happiest cards in the deck. Where does it lead? It leads to total happiness, the 9 of Cups and the Sun. So you can do this. It's time. You can do it. And now we're going to open up our oracle cards. These are the big reigning messages of your reading. The first one is the message of the Blue Jay. The time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. The next one is Union. And I want to actually read to you a little bit about union. I don't want to read the whole book, of course. I don't want to bore you. But I do want to unpack the word union, the card union for you a little bit. Okay, here we go. I'll hold it up for you. Union. Union suggests the possibility of a new relationship, special friendship, creative project, or meditation. The entwining of the divine energy of union seeks authentic expression. The heavenly energy represented by this card could also signify the answer to a prayer. The appearance of this card plays a significant role in your question, calls to you to take comfort in the encompassing presence of union. The thoughts, values, and exchanges you seek to cultivate offer vital clues about how you perceive and experience this basic need. Notice any areas of resistance where energy is blocked. Now may be a good time to address and release buried feelings or preconceptions with the transforming power of union's connecting frequencies. All right, you guys, I hope that was helpful. Please say hi if you'd like for me to send you my good energy, and we'll see you soon.